Some of you who are Blackburn students will be familiar with the binary puzzle, or color match squares, as it sometimes torment every one of them with it as they go through. And Kila fought back when she was a freshman and came up with a different solution than the one we usually use, and she's been working on that ever since, so we'll let her talk about
it. Before we start, unfortunately, I don't have a demo. While transferring my files last week, I lost everything. So I had to try to redo everything within a week. But mine is about a binary puzzle. Background, it was invented in 1997 by a whole bunch of guys with weird names. It's a 4x4 puzzle, 4 rows and 4 columns. Each puzzle means something. Each puzzle has its own number. There are 800 solutions altogether. From what Marsha had came up with, mine solved almost half of it. Questions? Have you ever solved a puzzle before? If so, how? But my technique is, I'm not the type of person that'll just go right at it. I can't open a puzzle and just get them moving around. I have to sit back, look at it, see if there's some type of solution or if there's some type of abstract or math to it. What mine is called it's called my opposite. This is a binary puzzle. It's just one square, and the whole square has 4 individual squares with numbers. So if you would have did it in binary, when each square equals a number and added together, you get 0 through 15. This tile here, the dark ones are the ones that you add together. So here, if you have 2 and 1, this will be 3 because 2 plus 1 equals 3. These are just all the puzzle pieces. It's your 0, 1, 2, 3, all the way through 15. This is an array of 16. When adding them together, you pick one. This number will be 5 because, as I just told you in the slide before, this is your 8 spot, this is your 4, this is your 2, and your 1. And your 4 and 1 is covered, so that gives you 5. Do anybody know what this slide would be?
14.
Yes, it would be 14. Because you have 8 plus 4 plus 2, and that gives you 14. These are the tiles and the numbers that they are. My solution is you take the puzzle piece and match it with its opposite. What is its opposite? Let's say all this is white and this is black. Its opposite would be the reverse color. So this would be black and this would be white. So over here, this is 8. Do anyone know what its opposite is?
7.
Yes. And that is this piece here. And when I put them together, I realized that every piece in its opposite equals 15, no matter what. So 0 and 15 equals 15. 1 plus 4 equals 15. Which ones are correct? When you solve this puzzle, your black piece has to go with your black, and your white has to go with your white. And this one is wrong because the black is touching the white. You don't have to read this, I'll tell you about it. When doing my solution, it's every other solution. So what you do is, you place a tile in the first row, first column. And its opposite automatically goes in the 3rd column of that first row. Now to find the 2nd column of the first row, you have to look left to see if your pieces matches the other one, the same color. We're about to go over that in a minute. And to find row 2 is more difficult because your first piece has to look up to see if it matches the bottom row. And then once that matches, its opposite automatically goes to the 3rd row. So the 3rd column and the 4th column has it easy. They don't have anything to do. They just place themselves there. This is an empty towel. This is one piece and it's opposite. The next piece has to be black and white here and black and white here. And then once I find that piece, its opposite goes here. And this piece here, just have to look up. Black and white. And so this piece here is the one I said had the hardest because I have to look up, look right, and look left. And its opposite goes there. These two just have it easy. This one has to be white, 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 and black. And so on. And this one is the same one, but it's just doing it with the numbers. And every row, when added together, would equal 30. Like, we were thinking it was a math solution to it, because with the numbers, like, other people had did the puzzle, and I was getting the opposites going down this way, opposites going down this way, and this way as well. So, to me, I think it's honestly about math. And this just shows both puzzles together. Came up with what I've been working on is...
No, wait, and that never fails. That's
yeah,
very
it never
important.
fails at all. Questions, comments, and the program that I been working on using NetBeans. So I had to redo everything, and we tried to do the 800 solution without using the backtrack. And what it does is, it'll run it, but it takes forever to get all your solutions. Like, last week I ran it, it gave me 1 for 8 hours. That's all I got. Today I ran it in the lab, it gave me 10 every 2 hours. I just ran it now, so you're not gonna get that much. My lesson that I learned is always have backups and always have a backtrack. And that's everything. Any questions?
Do you, I know you haven't been able to generate all of yours yet, but do you remember, do you have any sense of how many there are?
It was about half of the 800. So between 420 something and 440.
Yeah, so the idea here is to characterize the ones that her technique doesn't get. And that's difficult. And I think the other important piece, Kila, is that those of you who've done this puzzle, you know that if you do it once, it doesn't help you do it again.
Yeah.
But her technique does.
How long did it take you to solve the binary puzzle the first time?
When Marsha gave it to me the first
Yeah.
time? I actually did it in the middle of the night because I had to remember we had to turn it in. Yeah. I actually just looked at it and I sat down, because when I first did it, I just had pieces everywhere. You know, if you do it, it's always one piece that don't fit, so you gotta redo it. And so I realized it was pieces that actually was opposite of each other, and I moved them to the side and started placing them in different places. But yeah, it was an overnight thing. Any more questions?
Thank you.